Alright guys, second part. I've got a lot of questions today. So, Jennifer, what does Jesus mean to you? I said I was a Christian, so some of you have, wanted to know more in detail, I guess, about my beliefs or whatever. And so, I'm still learning. I'm still learning a lot, to be honest. There's so much that I can't even claim to know. All I know is that he is watching over me because I was at a especially low point one time, and I asked that he would just make it clear to me, because he had never really made it clear to me that he was in my life or watching over me, and I really needed him to let me know that. And he did. And I have read a lot of the Bible, and what Jesus actually means to me is salvation. He's my Savior, because without him, I just feel like there wouldn't be any Cindy. Hey, Brax. What legacy would I leave? To make a point to live a good life, full of happiness and positivity and purpose. That's what I believe in. I think it's a personal decision, and a lot of people don't even take the time to really slow down and consider their life, or how they're living it, or wasting it, or just letting it kind of pass them by. I just think, we can make our life full of substance and meaning. Okay, Anna Marie, how old when I first realized that I love everything about health and fitness? Since really little. I always played with boys when I was little, because they had more fun and they were rougher and they played sports, and so from really little, I was always into athletics. That would be my preference versus staying inside and playing Cabbage Patch or something. That's what the little girls did when I was little. So I think from a really, really young age. Ashley, was I always in great shape, and what led to my passion for health and fitness? I was never overweight, and I was never like out of shape. I wouldn't say. I always had like a real good energy and an interest in sport and athletics, and I was always fast. I was like the fastest person in my class, doing long distance running or even sprinting, except one girl, and she was a swimmer, competitive swimmer, and she was one of my friends. And so yeah, I think I definitely was not always in great shape, because then when I was a teen, my diet, I didn't understand clean eating, and I wasn't working out like on a regular basis. No, I wasn't always in great shape. I was always athletic, but I didn't get in what I consider great shape until after my first son was born. So, okay, Carla, what was life like 10 years ago? In my mid-20s. Wow. 10 years ago wasn't all bad. No. He's smacking me lately, which isn't nice. No. Go play. Go see Sam. Go get Sam. 10 years ago, it was not all bad, but it was definitely not, it was not where I wanted to be. I was in a bad place 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was depressed. I was unhealthy. I was confused. I was in love with my husband, and he was there through that hard time for me. It was only like 2 years that I really, really hit rock bottom, I think, but that was 10 years ago. So, okay, Sarah, the 5 happiest moments of my life. Three of them were the birth of my boys. So, Gabe, Riley, and Braxton. And then my engagement night, that was unforgettable, and I still remember how I felt, and it was clearly one of the happiest moments of my life. And honestly, I think last summer, the whole springtime leading up to my trip to Canada, and filming the workouts for you guys, and being a part of all that. I think it was more when I left Kingston, I think I was like on this just happy emotional high, and it was, looking back, it was an incredible feeling. I was very excited. I was very full of just so much anticipation, and it was a good time. So to live a good life, whatever that means to you, right? To live a good life. Okay, moving on to, let's see, Heidi. What scriptures spoke to you that make you grateful for your birthday now? Wow. Yeah, I wrote that. Let's see. I know the verse, but you guys would probably want to know where to find it. And I've read through the Bible, and I know New and Old Testament. I know what's in what section. But this one is in Jeremiah 29. I love this one. For I know the plans I have for you, the plans for welfare, not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. I can't even tell you, that speaks volumes to me, and it gives me so much hope and so much peace when I read that. That's always been, since I was a teen, I've loved that verse. And then Acts 17. This I would love to be, not to be morbid, but to be written on my tombstone. It's Acts 17. For in Him we live and move and have our being. I just think that sums it all up. For in Him we live and move and have our being. So that's Acts 17, and that's my favorite verse. Okay, Megan. You're into natural eating and foods, obviously, but have you always been? When I had my kids, was I eating natural childbirth, breastfeeding, or is this newer in your life? Yeah, I did breastfeed. I didn't do natural childbirth. I love the epidural. I had 3 great pregnancies, very little pain. So that was a good experience for me. I'm not extreme with it, so I'm not one of these people that everything I do is natural. That would be nice, but sometimes I can't afford to be that way because products and so forth can be expensive. I live within my means, and I live fairly simply, and I eat basic foods. I try to get the best quality foods that I can afford. But this is relatively newer in my life. Since I was pregnant with my first son is when I started living a lifestyle like that. Before, I was always active, but I just didn't understand what clean eating was before then, till I heard of Toscarino. So it was about 6 years ago when I actually started living the lifestyle that I enjoy now. Okay, Kim, you post a lot of links to other fitness videos. If you could choose one workout, who would it be? It would be Susanna Zuska Light. Most of you know that and know why. That would be an incredible experience for me. And I don't know why, but I have had dreams that I was working out with Keith Urban, and he's one of my favorite musicians. He's a country singer. But his body is incredible. It's nothing like over the top and bulging muscles. It's very athletic, very slender, very attractive and healthy looking. And he had a similar past to me too. So he hit rock bottom before, and he is incredible. And I just think he's very inspiring as a person. So he could even play music while Z and I worked out, but Keith Urban, yeah. Sit mommy. He fall down. And so Corinna, she had, I'm almost done. Corinna, is Lish your real name? No, Lish is a nickname. Oh, you're okay. Lish is a nickname. My real name is Mary Alicia, and I went by Alicia growing up, and Lish was my nickname since I was little. So, yeah. And then Lucy, why did I dream 2 times about you being my personal trainer and I couldn't keep up? I don't know, Lucy. I don't know why you dreamt that. I think you're probably younger than me. I'll be 34 tomorrow. So I think you could keep up with me. So
thank you for all your questions. I'm going to take tomorrow off for my birthday and spend it with my family and offline. And I'm really excited about even the weekend because we're going to go and do
all of
something
us.
special.
And so that was a fun video for me to do. Hope you guys are doing
If
well.
I forgot anybody, just let me know. Just write your question, and I will make sure to answer it. And thanks for all the nice comments too. You guys made me feel really good, and it's always nice. It's always nice to go through at the end of the day. Sometimes you have a hard day and read the gratefulness. So I love what I'm doing. I love it.